Hi. From the outside, you look like you're doing okay. You're showing up to school, work, family responsibilities. You might even hear people say, "You seem fine. You're doing great." Does anyone know or care about the secrets that you have to keep hidden because you really don't know how to tell anybody about it or say it out loud? Can you trust anyone to truly be there for you? You struggle with all the guilt, the shame, even when parts of you understand that you did not cause any of this. Why did everybody keep pointing fingers at you and blaming you for it all? Inside, you feel overwhelmed, disconnected, or stuck in reactions you don't fully understand. Maybe you freeze when certain topics come up. Sometimes you avoid certain things like you used to enjoy, like going to church, praying, hanging out with your friends, because it makes your body tighten and feel sick, but you just do not know how to explain all of this to anyone. So you feel alone, even in the crowds. If you're tired of pretending you are okay, while feeling ashamed, confused, scared, or alone, you're not the only one. Many of the people I work with are right where you are now. For a lot of people, therapy helps, but sometimes the weekly, 1 hour at a time model isn't enough. Start to open something up, then the session ends and life pulls you right back into survival mode. You might make some progress, you might feel hopeful for a bit, and then find yourself right back in the same patterns: the anxiety, the shutdown, self-criticism, that sense that you're managing instead of actually healing. What most people really want isn't just insight. They want relief, clarity, and a way to stop living in constant fear and reaction. When you reach that point, a different kind of support can make a real difference. A therapy intensive is a focused block of time, usually 1 to 3 days, designed to help you do deeper work without stretching the process out over months. Instead of watching the clock or stopping just as things begin to surface, we create protected space to slow down, stay with what's coming up. Then the work is private, intentionally built around you, your goals, your pace, and what your system needs. An intensive help address the core issues beneath the anxiety, emotional shutdown, the trauma responses, or those repeating patterns. For many people, it's the first time they've had enough space to breathe, feel, just let go of what they've been carrying without needing to rush or perform. I'm Jody, a licensed marriage and family therapist, specialized in trauma-informed work with teens and young adult women. I work with people who look like they're functioning well, but feel overwhelmed, disconnected, or unsure why their reactions feel so intense. My approach integrates EMDR-informed therapy, somatic work, parts-based work, IFS, along with neurofeedback when appropriate. What that means in plain language is this: we pay attention not just to your thoughts, but to your nervous system, your body, the parts of you that learn to cope when things weren't safe. Clients often describe working with me as steady, direct, and grounding, challenging when needed, but always focused on safety and clarity. The intense process begins before we even meet. We start with a pre-intensive call and assessment to understand what you're dealing with, what you want to focus on. Everything is planned intentionally around you, so you're not walking into something unknown. During the intensive, we work in longer sessions with built-in breaks for rest, reflection, and regulation. The space is calm, private, free from distractions. We move at a pace the nervous system can handle, never forcing it, but not avoiding what matters either. After the intensive, we focus on integration, helping you bring what's shifted into your everyday life. Most clients leave feeling more grounded, clearer about themselves, and less controlled by old reactions. I often hear clients tell me how they did not understand how their past was impacting their present, and that things were starting to make sense for them now. If you're ready for deeper, focused work and want to explore whether an intensive is the right next step, you don't have to decide everything right now. The next step is simple. You can schedule a brief call to talk through what's been going on and whether this format fits your needs. You will find that link to my free consults on my website. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need a place to start. I'd be glad to walk that next step with you.